All right, guys. So obviously, this is a horror movie. Obviously, you guys have done this weekend. All right. All right. So Nightmare on Elm Street. I think it's had some cultural bleed. Obviously, the guy with the that's putting on his hands the blades. His name is going to be Freddy Krueger. I think he has like a lot of scars on his face. But all right, let's jump into it. And because of the age of the film, everything in me says it's not going to be scary. Introducing Johnny Depp. I don't think that they're very scary anymore because we just became like desensitized to a lot of nonsense. I think. DP Jacques Haitkin. Okay. Bro, why are you running around? Okay, hold on. Okay, so either she was like taken against her will in like the middle of the night, because I'm trying to figure out why are you dressed like this in this type of environment. It's like she's escaping from being taken in the middle of the night at some time. How?
You okay, Tina?
Just a dream, Mom.
Dream?
Tina, honey, you gotta cut your fingernails. You gotta stop that kind of dreaming. One or the other.
I'm not sure you can control that. I mean, probably something she ate, bro. Maybe. Something spicy or something. For me, it's like dairy. Like if I drink any type of dairy, anything, like right before I go to sleep, oh, my dream's about to be wild. But not pizza. It's like dairy.
It was the worst nightmare I ever had. You wouldn't believe it. Matter of fact, I had a bad.
Going to school in that dress?
How could there be room on your joint for 4 letters?
Hey, up yours with a...
Maybe we're gonna have a big earthquake. They say things get really weird just before.
Like a premonition of sorts?
No, just some neighbors having a fight, I guess. I'm fine. I'll call you in the morning.
Things were so simple.
See, I told you you'd be feeling better.
I think somebody's getting pregnant tonight, guys.
All day long I've been seeing that guy's weird face. And hearing those fingernails. What'd you dream? I dreamed about a guy in a dirty red and green sweater.
Wait, is that Johnny Depp? I think that's Johnny Depp. I think so.
Oh, I heard something.
It sounds like something is moving, definitely. I was -3 when this movie came out. -3. Wasn't even thought about.
I'm gonna punch out your ugly lights, whoever you are.
If it's that guy with claws, that's not going to work.
Kitty, kitty.
But also, how would he have exited their dreams? And why are they
Chow, chow, chow.
dreaming of the same exact thing?
It's just a sleepover date, Rod. Tina and me. Glenn was just leaving.
Who does that? Who does that?
You see his face?
I mean, don't leave me alone with this lunatic.
Call the police. Like, if you don't want what is happening, call the police. Okay? This random man came. He was not invited. He's now on your property. He was playing games with you outside. He pulled a knife on somebody. And now you're going to give him your body. This is a crazy scenario, bro. Call the cops. Call them right now.
Why is she so bothered by a stupid nightmare anyway?
Because she had
It
it
was
also.
scary, that's why.
Everything in the world tells me that she was just trying to make
I knew there was something.
him feel better about himself on that one, guys.
You feel better now.
And when exactly did these nightmares begin? And why did they begin? What exactly brought them to this moment in time? There's some backstory that, we're missing out on, guys. I think so. Unless this is not the first movie.
Who do you think you are? Whoever you are.
At that volume, how could whatever is speaking hear you through that glass? Bro, what is that? Bro, what is... Is the ceiling not the ceiling? It's not the ceiling, bro. It's like vinyl. Oh, there's something weird going on. There's something incredibly strange going on, guys. Why would you do that? Why would someone do that? I don't think this is a dream, bro. She's on the ceiling. Oh, you going to jail.
Tina! Who did this? Tina! I'll kill you!
You going to jail.
Who did this?
He's going to jail. Hold on. If they see it, then it's real. I think they see it. They see it, right?
What do you
Yeah.
got? Her name?
Yeah, Rod, listen, sir, I don't believe it. I understand. I saw it. Right? I would be your witness in any other circumstance, but you're going to jail. I'm going to tell you why you're going to jail. You pulled a knife out on Johnny Depp. Okay? So now he knows you have a knife. All right? You pulled it out, and you have no issue using it, allegedly, or you're like threatening people with it. But the problem is when you threaten people with things, they believe that you at one time had the ability to do it. Right? You do. You also were not in the best of odds with her at that time, but yet you still fornicated because you're young, right? But no one is going to believe. I don't believe it. You better hope she lives. Okay, you better hope she lives somehow, miraculously, after all of that. That's it.
Her name was Tina Gray. Is her home?
Father abandoned. I mean you. What was she doing there?
The daughter?
You too, Donald.
Packing up with 3 other kids in the middle of the night, especially a lunatic delinquent like Lane.
Because it sounds like you're not in her life. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you literally are just not there. And her only influence is you're most likely your ex-wife by the looks of it. Right? What are you expecting? Just makes all the sense in the world, right? The reason why the other girl just basically got deleted, and how she was already fornicating for some reason in the house's bed, right? In the mother's bed. The first thing that was stated was the father was gone. Because you weren't there, this is why she's here and basically following the lead. But she did have a good head on her shoulder by telling the guy, listen, we're not doing this nastiness. We're here for her, right? The guy says, oh, this is, my morality. Bro, listen, a lot of things happening in this scene here. A lot of things happening. But a lot of it stems from you deciding to not be in your kid's life.
You have a sane explanation for what he did?
Nope. He has lunatic behaviors.
Apparently he was crazy jealous.
Police say the victim, 15-year-old Christina Gray, had quarreled earlier with her boyfriend, Rod Lane. Lane is now
no way the arm falls out on the on the news,
the
bro.
weapon,
No way.
A straight razor or similar sharp object has not yet...
Oh, he had a knife. Put that together.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
No chance he's free. All right, I'm sorry. No chance. They didn't find anything at the scene? Where did his knife go? Like, did he instantly know that things could be crazy, so let me throw it out the window, maybe? Because where did his knife go?
Hold it!
No!
Jesus Christ!
Oh, he ran. Maybe that's why there was this one shot with him basically focusing on the window itself, right? to show us potentially that he had jumped out the window and ran.
Probe and dig. Just like the grave diggers. Always trying to get beneath the surface.
Why does the teacher look familiar?
It's true in a different way in Julius Caesar. John, will you go ahead, please?
But like maybe with, hold on, guys. She looks familiar, but she looks really young, right? So I'm guessing I know her with like many years put onto her. I think she was oh, wait a second. I think what movie was that, bro? Insidious, maybe? Is that her? Like the woman that came in and tried to like help the people magically? I think that was her, but like much, much younger, potentially. I definitely think the screenplay is decent. It's extremely like randomly and oddly artsy in ways many films are not any longer, at least. Hold on, guys. Okay, so as of right now, in terms of like what the DP is doing, the director of photography, right? What he is doing, I think the lighting has been great, pretty much consistently. All of the shots have been really, really, really good. I can just imagine what it would be like, with like proper like modern cameras. It would be crazy. Like give this guy our like modern like RE sky panels and like I don't know red V Raptor cameras or some REs or something crazy like that. It'll be wild. But this hurts my feelings seeing this. I'll tell you this right here. It does. I understand that this is just like something of the times because they just didn't have the like they couldn't properly coat the lenses and things like that, but this is wild. Such a great looking film to see like chromatic aberration. Basically, this is what happens when there's like an extreme difference in contrast on the screen, generally extremely light and dark, and then there's like a lens error. It's literally an error. Okay? It's just like it's a bad thing where you start to see like almost purple or pink fringes around areas. This is why the reflection is showing purple and pink, because it's a little less contrasty because it's a reflection versus the actual source of where it's coming from. And so the lens cannot handle it, right? But I do wish that knowing that this was a thing on everything that was coming from this era, they should have not allowed these type of shots to exist. You saw the sign that said no students allowed, and you still proceed? Ugh. Well, there are maggots inside of his body.
All right now.
Let me see her arm.
No.
Yep, she has like a burn on her arm.
Yeah, I'll go straight home.
I wouldn't say you're fine.
You'll need a hall pass.
Not even just a hall pass. Should be a little bit more than that. So obviously the rules of this universe have been pretty much set based off of like the first 10 minutes of the film. We realized that apparently in their dreams, they have the ability to kind of make whatever's happening in their dreams happen in real life. I still have no idea why this is happening to them. Okay. And I think that's a miss. Okay. Because now we are 30 minutes into the film, or maybe this just wasn't something that was, let's say, relevant in the time that these films came out. It was just, it is because it is. Right? It's like telling your kid, for example, clean your room, and when they ask you why, if they ask you why, right, your response is because I said so. That doesn't really help anyone. Right? And that's what I think, as of right now, is happening in this film. Like, it exists because they said so. Because it is. But why did it happen? How did it happen? Like, did they go into like a haunted house or something, and whatever, and some crazy evil spirit attached to them? Like, how did they get to this point? That's my concern. I definitely think it's a miss in terms of the writing.
I don't expect you to believe me anyway.
So you're asking the right questions. And how are you even in here to speak to him?
Did you get a look at him?
Why did it attach
Then how
to
do you know that somebody else was there?
this friend group? Like, it definitely makes zero sense that she got in there to speak to him at her age.
1, 2, Freddy's come.
Like, without like a chaperone.
3.
What, Mother? Don't fall asleep in there. You could drown, you know.
Right.
Oh, for Pete's sakes.
Who's Pete?
It happens all the time.
I'm okay.
But I heard you.
What?
You were calling me. I just.
Turn down your bed. Okay. Like a turn down service. I'm sure it doesn't help that you're watching something that most likely will scare you.
Live right across the street.
Will you shut up and let me in?
This is why you need cameras. This is exactly why I dare you to enter my house. I dare you to enter my house after my daughter at 10 o'clock at night. I dare you.
God, I look 20 years old.
You probably are. In real life.
Do you believe in the boogeyman?
No.
No.
Rod killed Tina, and you know that.
He didn't. But in this
I have a
universe.
crazy favor to ask you. A lot might depend on this.
I won't screw up.
Okay, turn off the light.
One second. What? No. 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 One
I
second.
won't screw up.
Let me look at this shot. It's obviously like a assisted. Yeah. We have one light coming from here. No, bro. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Turn off the light.
Now one light gives you that much light? And coming from all different angles? Stop playing.
Okay, here's what.
And it's diffused?
It's dark in here.
I see what you
And
did
it's
there.
not what you're thinking.
I see what you did. Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, is it just the street? Like, everyone on the street has been affected. Why not the parents or the adults? Because it seems like they're all like manifesting something through a shared delusion. But what did they do to start the manifestation? I'm a forecast he fell asleep because they're sitting in the dark. Oh, yeah, that didn't matter. Turn around. He's right behind you. She is running like he's not really behind her. He's behind you, or he's gonna step through the door. Yeah, that didn't matter. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little dream, that's all.
That was a wild shared, not shared.
Call me if you need anything, okay?
What am I talking about? Okay, I now know what I'm talking about. Apologies. That was a wild, delayed reaction, okay? All of that screaming, and then you wait for how many minutes, bro? Like 2 minutes? You would have been too late for anything to stop anything that was happening. Right? And first of all, why is that door closed? It's my house.
At this hour, you should be home in bed.
I just want to see if he's okay.
Nancy, take my word for it. The guy's sleeping like a baby. He's not going anywhere.
You should check on him. You should check on him because you're about to think that he and your first thought is to lay him on your daughter. That's just the thing. That's what you do. Like, you don't care about the trauma of your daughter. You're just like, I'm just going to try. Listen, I get it. You were traumatized seeing your best friend, sliced open. And now, you know what I'm going to go ahead and do? The guy who I'm basically saying, did this to your friend, I'm going to go ahead and lay him now, his corpse on your body. That makes sense. I now understand why your wife may have divorced you, sir. I get that now. Right? I understand. You are an idiot. You are a complete imbecile. That makes zero sense. How he expired so quickly? Sure. As long as it's less than 100 miles from my residence, yeah, go ahead and do that.
Everyone's got to dream, young lady. If you don't dream, you go. Okay, all set.
Okay.
No.
I don't think I dream at all.
Trust
anymore.
us. It's not you I don't trust.
Okay, so they live on the same street, but one is being affected, the other isn't. All right, no more boys in my house.
You want to know who Fred Krueger was?
Yes.
He was a filthy child murderer who killed at least 20 kids in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Kids we all knew.
Oh, Mom.
It drove us crazy when we didn't know who it was. But it was even worse after they got him. So it's okay now.
Okay, so it's like a... All right. So there's this thing, right, that she has. She's obviously has history with Fred Krueger, okay? And she deleted him, but she's taking responsibility for ending this man's life, okay, which is probably super respectful if he did exactly what she said, that he did. Respect, thank you for that. I appreciate that thoroughly. But so this item has obviously been in the household either before her or after her. Why now? Like how many years passed that was there? How now? Why is it happening right? This is what I want to know. Okay, what exactly is going on? But all right.
Or a Zenda or something. How long's it been since you slept?
It's coming up on the 7th day.
7 days.
The record's 11. Listen, Glenn, I know who he is.
She should be
You do?
not this coherent.
And if he gets me, I'm pretty sure you...
How can you listen to television and hear your records at the same time?
Oh, I wasn't listening to the tube, Ma. Just watching.
Then turn the volume down.
Nude America's gonna be on tonight.
Well, how can you hear what she's going to say?
Who cares what she says?
I figured that.
Don't be such a smart guy.
I figured that.
I want you to go to bed. It's almost midnight.
That's crazy.
Goodness knows we've all...
Like, you did nothing to make it be over. You just put chains on the door and on all the windows, basically. That's what you did. Nothing changed. You did nothing. Like, do all of these people have private lines, or are they just
Glenn, answer the phone.
like calling the entire... Never mind.
Hello?
Don't pick it up. Don't even touch it. It's going to be nonsense. Oh my God. That's the one right there, guys. Oh. That's a strong 3.5 millimeter cable. Oh, wow. They shot this upside down. Oh my God. What do you even need that for? Bring a bucket, bro.
You need a stretcher up there. You need a mop.
See? You need a bucket. Things are starting to make a little bit more sense now.
I haven't been upstairs yet.
Yeah, but you know he's dead, right?
Yeah, obviously. I mean,
Yeah, apparently he's dead.
yeah.
Yeah, sure, I'll be there, sweetheart. Now, look, you just get yourself some rest, please.
Oh, no.
Deal?
That is a lie. He does not believe you. And to be honest, I don't doubt him. Like, I mean, I don't like, you know.
Go outside. And one thing for sure, I don't want her coming over here. She's too far gone to be able to handle this.
See? He doesn't believe her.
I love you.
So all she does is drink. Then stop drinking at the level and rate that you're drinking. Like, imagine the difference this scene would make if she was actually a capable parent and not incredibly intoxicated. Solid foreshadow. But something tells me it won't like work exactly how they foreshadowed. It can't just be that easy. This is I think used as a transition to like that boiler room set that they had in the beginning of the film. I think she'll make it. I think she has to make it, guys. I mean, when I was searching for this one, I found many, many, many other versions of this film. How did you get through the bars? Well, that didn't work. So how did you get his hat? Or maybe you need to be back into that that sleep therapy place. Maybe it was something they gave you, medicine wise.
I'm crazy.
Oh, it worked.
It's gonna be all right. Everything's under
Nah, bro,
control.
it's not a. No. Oh no. Oh, he's about to. So now that he's real, what now? Bro. Yeah, go down to the basement. That makes all the sense in the world. Burn the house down? Bro, you can't get out the house. Why would you burn the house down? You obviously cannot escape. This is silly. This is silly. Bro, the insurance is not covering this. Bro, your foot. Your foot. He escaped? Oh, buddy. What? Okay. Now you see it. Now who's crazy? Yeah, explain that. Explain that. Explain it. Got your daughter back. That's crazy. Don't say that.
I'm okay. You go downstairs. I'll be there in a minute.
Listen, you're going to have to explain this decently. I mean, you saw it this time, right? You saw this. Yeah. And whatever you say, you're about to lose your job. Oh my God. Because she was sleeping.
It's too late, Krueger. I know the secret now.
Fear. Fear. Feeds off of fear.
God.
Interesting.
It's bright.
They say you bottomed out when you can't remember the night before. No, baby, I'm gonna stop drinking.
That's
Don't feel like it
great.
anymore.
No?
Why are you touching her face like that?
I guess I just...
What's going on?
Hey, I'm not doing this.
Okay. The movie was much better than I thought it was going to be. Guys. I'm telling you right now. Like whenever I see like a really old movie pop up, and you guys are gonna watch some old movies, basically, I'm always like, oh no, is it going to be good? Is it going to be good, guys? And that's my initial thought. And then by the time we get to like the midway point, it's like, okay, yeah, this is good. I understand why. People have spoken about this movie forever. I remember hearing about this movie since I was a kid, bro. Then obviously all the other ones came out after this one here. I'm hearing about those also. Never actually sitting watching any of them. But yeah, this movie was great. I think by the end of it, it really comes down to, I did this to you, so I'm going to do this to people you love. I think that right there explains the whole movie. The mother admits to deleting Fred Krueger, even though Fred Krueger was a terrible person, did a lot of terrible things, so that's completely fine. You can go ahead and pack that man up, basically. And then for him to basically somehow reincarnate himself into the dreams, I do not believe this was a dream. The entirety of it was not a dream. I think the end of it was just completely fake. Right? I think reality was what we've encountered the entirety of the actual film itself. I think that was reality, but I would still like to know a couple of things. What sparked it, basically? I get it. The parents did something, or the mother did something terrible, but why so long after he was gone? Or maybe this was just something, or maybe this just happened. Okay, if that was the case, it just happened, and then she had the gloves or whatever, and that was the reason why it brought on the evil spirit of Freddy Krueger. There's still a couple of questions, but hopefully, if you guys want me to finish a series, I definitely do not mind finishing the series, guys. This was interesting. This was intriguing. It definitely wasn't scary. No, but I could see how it would have been scary for the moderately innocent times of the early 80s, guys, right? Early mid 80s, let's say. But all right, guys, phenomenal. No complaints here. I definitely cannot wait to see this again. I understand why there are some like classic vibes to this film. It makes all the sense of the world, to be honest. All the sense of the world. But all right. If you guys would like to see the full-length reaction, it is on Patreon at the 2nd tier. And you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.